An island, some rock carvings and a lot of fog. We're heading south on day 2 of the Islands Trail right here on Drone and Phone. Well, we're on the Islands Trail. This is day 2, episode 2. Jack, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're gonna take the ferry to Aberdeen and then heading to Potoi Island.
Okay, Potoi. Hopefully we're going to finish in Stanley. We've got about 20-minute walk from here to get to the ferry. So up and early. Not the greatest of mornings. Let's hope the fog clears, but it should be another great day. Let's get going. Hong Kong's 4 long trails cover some of the best countryside in the region, but we felt there is room for one more. We call it the Islands Trail. Designed to be completed in 10 days, this hiking trail also allows the use of ferries and bikes to reach some of the more remote areas. Starting in Central, the trail takes you in a dog-shaped circle around 7 of Hong Kong's many islands, finishing back 10 days later in Central. We did it in one stretch, camping and using other available accommodation along the way, but it can also be done in 10 separate day activities. We wake up on day 2 on a beautiful isolated beach on the south of Lamma Island to face a fog. But a little way up, the drone breaks the mist for breathtaking views of Ling Kok Shan and Mount Stenhouse, the island's tallest peaks. We break camp and cook up some coffee and breakfast using the Racing the Planet porridge packs.
This is really good, very sweet.
Well, a couple of bandits are coming through the village here. It's about a 20-minute walk from Yong Shui Ha to Mo Tat Wan, but best to leave half an hour to catch a ferry. After a few minutes' wait, the Kaito appears through the fog, picks us up and carries us on a precarious crossing of the Aberdeen Channel. Arriving safely in Aberdeen, we check out the fresh seafood offering along the promenade before boarding the next ferry to Potoi. Potoi is Hong Kong's most southerly island. Until recently there was a population of around 1,000 fishermen and farmers living there, but now all but a few have moved off.
Potoi! Potoi!
Its impressive rock formations and remoteness now make it a popular day and camping spot, so be sure to get to the ferry early to avoid disappointment of being turned away at the pier. Disembarking at the pier, we head straight to the island's most famous landmark. So these rock carvings, they reckon are about 3,000 years old. Really quite remarkable. Yeah, there's one down here. From there we start the grand tour through the fog that is refusing to lift. Most visitors to the island make a short trip around Nong Chong Peninsula, stopping to take pictures of the lighthouse and various rock formations. Expect some crowds in this area, particularly at weekends. Once the circuit is done, we leave the pack and head up the hill towards the island's highest point. Well, we've been a bit unlucky with the weather in some respects. It's very misty up here today, very cloudy. Should have lovely views across the Stanley on a good day. Now, how you doing, Jack? You want me to take some of your heavy stuff?
Yeah, please. My backpack. All the camping gear, all the camera in my bag.
As we climb, so we get above the sea fog and views across the territory start to open up. You can see the salt deposits down here from whatever it is. But look at that view ahead. Absolutely stunning. There are plenty of signposts on the island to help you find your way around, but the turn-off to Tong Tau Tong, the highest point, is a little hard to find, so be sure to check your map. Once you get off the main path, it gets a little bushy in places.
The last bit of it, go up to highest point of Putoi. DJ is breathing heavily, having trouble to catch up with me, but I'm not waiting for him.
One final push with more stunning views and we get to what we think is the summit.
Well, that's it. The top. Highest point in Putoi. How's it been so far for you, Jack?
It's so beautiful. Cloud, sea, sun out.
The view is just stunning, it really is. So we said before we were at the top, we weren't actually at the top. So stop your comments. We did get here. In the end, we did find the very top of Putoi. And here's Jack.
Ha! Knew it. Just knew it.
Right, 50 minutes down.
Yeah.
50 minutes down, time for some lunch.
The one downside of visiting Putoi is the ferry schedule. It does not go every day and at present only stops in Stanley at the weekends. So to complete this trail you will need to time it so you arrive in Putoi on a weekend and be sure not to miss the ferry.
So as we descend down here, what you have to do, there's no actual path, it's just rock, and you weave your way in and out and you look for the signposts in the distance and you get from one to another and then to the other. It's really pretty cool, very unique in Hong Kong.
After a fast descent, we still have time for a quick meal at one of the restaurants close to the pier.
Hey, how is the noodle?
Just what we needed after an amazing day today out in the mountains.
And then boarding the ferry one last time and heading off to Stanley.
Well, that's the end of this episode. It's been a real classic. We've been so lucky with the weather. How's it been for you, Jack?
I've never seen it. Living in Hong Kong so many years. It's so special.
Now we're here in Stanley and we're going to be staying here overnight, and tomorrow we're going to be crossing Hong Kong Island. Now if you're just finding this episode for the first time, you're going to find all of our videos nicely catalogued on our YouTube channel and also on our website at droneandphone.com. For now, my name's DJ.
I'm Jack.
This is Drone and Phone. So this was a fresh pineapple bun this morning. Put it in my backpack. It's really shouldn't be allowed.
A bun without red beans in it is just like a person without soul, yeah?